Looks like Cassidy McCarthy. Change of ends, 2 overs for 15. Fairly sedate power play so far. Been pretty good in the field. And for Blaze. Two out leg side, one in front of square, one a wideish fine leg. Good shape as well, back into the right-hander. Tucking her up.
Looks that shape back in. It's actually decent shape as well. Cramp that room.
Cardo.
5.9 is the average score this year in the Vitality Women's T20 Blast.
वो है वो अकेले रूम में बैठा
भाई को फोन बाजे दिनु जिरा चल दिलन तो कति जे बोगरे फेरि कहाँ गरे हो दे है तो नारायण कहि जाले गोर प्रणाम करे जानी ना हां बाजे बो कहाँ गरे हो दे
With the run out and then the catch. Last ball of the power play. Wicket for Cassidy McCarthy. It's a fielding. Inside the 25-yard circle. Opt in Heather Graham for 3 on the leg side, deep backward square, mid-wicket and a long on. Just wicket to wicket. What you would expect.
What amazing weather we're having. Absolutely beautiful. I know in some parts it's going to get a little bit warmer, but great conditions to play T20 cricket in. And a double header to come as well. Ellie Threlkeld then in it at number 4 for the Thunder. Best of 53 so far.
You feel with the lineup that looks something like Marie Kelly, Tammy Beaumont, Catherine Bryce, Nat Siver-Brunt, Amy Jones, Georgia Elvis has been in terrific form, Heather Graham, Sarah Bryce. Daunting, so you would imagine that got to be in the area of that 140 to put any semblance of pressure on, maybe even more.
Well, yeah, the average score's 159. I think they've got to try and get themselves to 160 minimum, and that doesn't look good from here.
Again, nice and straight, little hint of an inside edge. Good start for Graham. 7 gone, 31 for 2. Just a little side of Craig Cumming in the back, just second from the left. Former New Zealand international, in charge of the Blaze women's side now. First stint in England for Craig Cumming. A terrific job back in New Zealand with the Otago Volts women's team. Picked up by the Blaze. Seems to be really enjoying himself. Doing a good job too. Haven't lost yet. Technically an outstanding coach.
Got some good experienced cricketers that are in both the camps coaching wise. Luke Fletcher, who's just retired from the game, is part of the Blaze. Simon Guy, who used to play for Yorkshire. Keeper. Chris Reed is part of the Thunder. Stephen Parry, who obviously played for Lancashire and England. Left arm spinner, so lots of experience on both sides.
Big unit, Luke Fletcher, wasn't he?
Big unit, big Luke.
All good swingers.
Yep. He was playing in his debut and he kept, I think he got 60 or 70 batting. He couldn't bat Luke, bless him, but he hitting it into strange areas. He's just told me about it, actually. Really wanted to know it, Luke. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, brilliant, Curse!
Really tidy from Esty Gordon at the moment. All the bowlers very rarely giving the stumps away at all. Once again, just having to work it off that middle and leg stump. 6 runs from the over, 8 gone. It is 37 for 2.
Returning in the batting end, number 3, Sarah Glenn.
At the rate they're going, they're not going to make it to 100. So that needs to improve markedly, one would think. Sarah Glenn. Shot off the back foot, but standing work in the deep.
Catherine Bryce is able to stop the 2, and that's something that, when you look at this ground, it is Easy to get too square of the wicket, both sides.
And you know they'll be well drilled from a fielding point of view. This Blaze outfit. Run out, no, can't hit. Can't hit.
Cassidy McCarthy with it, trying to get it without having to stand up. I think she was fine anyway. A decent run in the end. But they need some injection from somewhere.
Yeah, lovely, Glennie.
A little bit of drift and straight to the boundary right of leg side. So meandering along a touch here. Lancashire Thunder, 9 gone, 41 for 2. Georgia Elwes into the attack.
Bowling number 34, Georgia.
The 6th bowling option used by skipper Kirsty Gordon. Oh, little edge, yes. And first up, early strike for Elwes.
You wouldn't say it's the classical delivery to get a wicket, but it maybe just bounced a little bit more. Threlkeld tried to just cut it away. A decent catch in the end by Bryce behind, yeah, just a little top edge. And a simple decision for Jack Shantry, and another wicket for the Blaze. Threlkeld goes for 6. It's 41 for 3.
Worked away off the mark first ball.
Brilliant, eh?
Just the one again.
Just stalling at the moment in this innings. Thunder just needs something from here, because at the moment they're not going to make 100, and that surely won't be enough with the batting lineup that the Blaze have in Murray Kelly and Bowman, Bryce, Sibberbrun, Jones. Got to try and do something here.
It's gone straight up, but it'll be safe.
Yeah, brilliant,
We can't say anything derogatory at all, Dominic Cork, about the surface, the outfield.
Yes,
Generally such a good wicket here. And block looks fantastic as well for this time of the summer. Over the top. There's a little bit on it. There's a deep extra cover in place, and another brilliant bit of work. Tammy Beaumont racing around the boundary. Oh, she likes it too. She knows. Smile for the camera, Tammy.
Yeah, brilliant fielding from Tammy Bowman. And the first time, really, we've probably seen the blaze just over pitch. And you can just see that it was easy then for Lister just to get her hands through it and over extra cover.
Straight up. Oh, dear me, there was confusion. There was all sorts of confusion. Keeper was going, mid-wicket was going, and in the end, being put down.
32. 13.
Substitute fielder that was on. Searching my list. The substitute that was on. And just a single to finish the 10th over. Halfway through, 47 for 3.
Granny, John, in middle. Granny, middle. Change your bowling right arm over.
Halfway stage has been reached. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This has not been great from the Lancashire Thunder. On a good surface, an electric quick outfield. They have not made hay in the sunshine. Lydia Green.
There's you, Catherine.
Did wonder if they'd have the England captain grazing. Cow corner. My mistake.
Where is that? I think she's long on.
Oh, what, Tammy?
We've had a few of those today. Tammy Beaumont out in the deep doing the work on that occasion. Yeah, nearly got past you, Tammy, not quite. Just about got her mitts on it. 12 overs gone, 71 for 4.
Into space. You want the second. Really good running. Excellent running from Fee Morris. She wanted to right from the get-go. Knew that the ball had bisected the two. And she was racing back to the danger end.
Yeah, and there's different ways that you can bring positivity to the crease with the bat. Obviously by striking the ball hard, trying to find the boundaries, but also with that aggression in the running too, that intent.
Just skidding on, getting it high on the bat. And again, I'm sorry to labour the point, but the outfield can be a little bit bobbly. So if you put that extra pressure on the outfielders, maybe take their eye off it just for a split second, can cause misfields. You can get your extra runs, turn 2s into 3s, 1s into 2s.
Yeah, just going back to that T20 Cup daggers that you mentioned, it was these two sides who met in the semi-final as well. Lancashire obviously beat the Blaze and they went on to beat Surrey. Decent win as well, 32-run margin win. So they have been able to find momentum in this format, but just haven't been able to find it today so far. So Smale.
Maybe there's something in the surface that we're not seeing. It's well grassed, it's a used surface, so maybe there might be a little bit of two-paced nature to it, but the thing you've got to think about is the threat that the Blaze have from 1 to, well, 8 or 9 in the batting lineup.
Whoa.
Again, awkward bounce, done well. In the end, Heather Graham at mid-off. Single to finish the over. The Lancashire Thunder have to be thinking about that number on the right-hand side of screen. You've got to feel that's a minimum. But the 4 down.
Down. Way down to deep third man.
It's a little bit the same, isn't it? Michael Levitt having to carry the can. Scotland, well, I should say Netherlands will be happy to see him in this kind of form, but a bit worrying for them what's happening at the other end. Definitely, I do not think that Scott Edwards thought he had got anything on that leg side strangle. But maybe the umpire heard something or saw a little deviation.
Again, driven back down the ground. That's going to be 4. Rohit Fadel had a little look at it but realised it was pointless to chase.
Incredible, isn't it? When you're in form, you're in form. And he is in and on song. That is a lovely shot.
Similar shot that was going to be gathered on that time.
He's actually averaging almost 37 in T20 internationals now. He's playing in his 22nd today, Michael Levitt, and his strike rate is over 143. So this format in particular is where he's scoring best.
Well, there's no need to chase that. That was absolutely hammered by Noah Crows.
Oh, just a little bit too short, gave him the option. And the wicket, 10 runs coming off the over, and after 5, Netherlands 43 for 3.
want to know who's scoring the runs, it's Levitt, Levitt, Levitt and Levitt. He needs somebody to hang around and become a partner with here. And they come through for the second good running.
Yeah, really good running. Now Crows out there. It's actually from the same area in Victoria as Scott Edwards originally. Obviously both now in the Netherlands.
Fascinating point of the game. Can the Dutch establish a partnership? Well, the wickets continue to fall. That's good bowling again from defender Singari.
Well, it's the old 3 wickets to fall in the power play, isn't it? And they've lost 3 in the first 5 overs. That's always a worry. Batting depth has been a little bit of a query for this Netherlands side. While Levitt's out there, there's a good chance. He just needs someone to stay with him.
Well, they appeal, they like it, but they don't like the outcome. Well, it was very right. He's actually all the way down speaking to the batter. Such was the excitement here.
I'm not sure what they thought it was hitting. That was definitely high from here. It was not a bad line, but it definitely looked like it would have gone well over the stumps.
Economical so far, just 2 off the over. And that's a direct hit, he's gone. Well, Levitt went for the single. It was the right decision, and Crows is run out. Goes for 5.
Well, we were talking about Tyree being a gun in the field, but so is the skipper. And you're always chancing it. That is absolutely stunning from Rohit Purdom. Just brilliant. He was so far out. Throw could not have been any better. It was pinpoint perfect. Captain leading by example. And Noah Crows is the latest one to take the walk back. It's been something of an orange procession. Michael Levitt holding things together out in the middle.
Well, 45 for 4. That's not where the Dutch expected to be. Suddenly Lamashani comes on. What's the last thing they need? He's played 60 matches, 115 wickets. He's been blowing terrifically well this week.
New player of the match here. Last time the teams met.
It's a little bit full. I didn't quite get hold of it.
It's against Scotland, actually. Sandeep got that. He's still got the little headband. And I'm not surprised because it seems to be working for him. Not to mention his bowling.
7 for 29 so far in this series. That is dispatched with absolute aplomb. That's a way to get Search the Netherlands, bring the 50 up in style with a 6. Michael Levitt is dominating the scoring.
It's just incredible. It's like Michael Levitt is batting in a different game on a different surface against different bowlers to everybody else. He's just had the ball on a string.
Moves quickly into 38 off 23. Max O'Dowd just coming out. have a little chat, perhaps provide some light refreshment. Still trying to find the ball. Well, there's always other balls on hand, should they be required.
Ian McDonald, but you know, he put the balls on the ground the other day when Matt Cross was doing the coin toss, and Matt Cross almost stepped on them. We almost had a Glenn McGrath 2005 Ashes moment. But so he's holding on. Ian McDonald's holding on to them quite tightly at the moment.
The moment, that's not a particular problem for the 4 wickets. That's the issue for the Dutch. That's hammered away again. That's an absolute monster, and it bounces off the roof of the school. That's woken a couple of kids up. That's another beautiful shot down that leg side.
He is just seeing the ball so well. Lamachani has been bowling rings around so many of the batters, but he's just spotting him. Lamachani mixes up the leg breaks, the googlies, the fast leggies as well. Gets them drifting in, but he's just picking it up.
Shani, and again. Turned round the corner. Deep square leg.
And it really is a case that he does just need someone to stay with him. Keep turning the strike over to Michael Levitt, because he really does seem to be batting in a different game.
Well, certainly in terms of batting, it's been a series between Nepal, Scotland and Michael Levitt. Neatly defended, so the runs are coming, the wickets are falling. Perfect game of cricket so far, 58 for 4.